Editino, the film starts with Marizo, a middle-aged man, elegant and tidy, but his life is full of endless whims and romantic adventures. Marizo presents himself as serious and composed in front of people, but in reality, he is always caught up in a whirlwind of relationships with women. This often puts him in funny and embarrassing situations. The story begins when he meets Laura, a sweet and innocent-looking girl. However, she has a strong personality and doesn't stay silent about anything. Laura turns his life upside down because she is not like the other women who have passed through his life. On the contrary, she puts him in situations where he has to face his truth and childish behavior. Meanwhile, Mariso keeps avoiding serious commitment and tries to balance between Laura and his other adventures, like the alluring nurse Marie Francis, with whom he ends up in comedic scenes full of misunderstandings, and other women like Silvia Sola and Merita Mila, who are like walking disasters in his life. The comedic situations in the film rely on misunderstandings, jealousy, and Mariso's attempts to hide his infidelity and little lies. But every time he gets exposed in a funny way in a distinctive scene when he is at the doctor's and Nurse Marie Francis enters, the visit turns into a mix of innuendos and strange situations as events develop. Laura discovers that Mariso is not a man to be trusted and tries to leave him. For the first time, Mariso feels he might lose something important and starts trying to change himself to prove he truly loves her. But of course, his reckless nature and problems keep getting the better of him. The important thing is he marries her, but as the saying goes, nature prevails over nurture and some things cannot be changed.
And our film ends here. Stay safe.
In the film, The Unchaste Woman, produced in 1991, a Dutch drama delves into the world of women and their hidden desires. The story is about Clara, a woman married to Hans. Her life seems perfect on the outside. A tidy house, a committed husband, but inside she lives in suffocating emotional emptiness. Her husband is cold and doesn't know how to give her love or attention. This is where the journey of rebellion begins. Clara meets men other than her husband and indulges in experiences full of passion and adventures. One drowns her in romantic words and the other satisfies her physical desires, but the problem is that she remains torn between two worlds. Should she choose security and routine with her husband or freedom and passion with other men? And with every step, the conflict inside her grows. She wants to feel free, but at the same time is afraid of losing everything. The film ends with an open ending, leaving us to wonder if Clara truly found herself or got more lost between love and desire. And the film ends here. Stay safe. In the film The Lazy Ones in the Fertile Valley, a Greek film produced in 1978 starring Olga Karolos, the film is adapted from a novel by the French writer Albert Cosseri. It tells the story of a family living in a valley full of abundance and blessings, but the man chose a life of laziness and irresponsibility. No work and no effort. All they care about is eating, drinking, and sleeping. The women in the film are the main drivers. They try to break the stagnation and change the reality. We see many bold situations and scenes with long embraces, kisses, and seductive clothing. They try through this to stir the men's desire and push them towards life. But the response is always the same: surrender to laziness, as if sleep is more precious to them than any passion or love. The film blends black comedy and drama, eloquently and sarcastically reflecting how laziness can kill even physical desire and extinguish the spark of life. In the end, it is a symbolic work that delivers a clear message. If laziness becomes a way of life, a person becomes like the living dead. This is our film, and stay safe.